I just bought myself a brand new rod and reel. Let's take a look at everything. This rod right here is a light powered rod. It says light power. It's 6 feet and 6 inches and it's fast action. Recommended 4 to 8 pound line and then 1/16 to 5/16 ounce bait. This is a St. Croix rod and it's ridiculously expensive. Look at it. It's $164. Oh man, this is ridiculous. But it's super nice though. I love the feel of it. And I can't wait to like give it a try and feel how like small fish like hits it. And I got this right here. This is recommended to me by the person that was helping me at Cabela's. And this is called Johnny Morris Signature Series. It's a spinning reel. It's the JMX 3000. And the cool thing is he like put the line on for me. So I bought this line right here. This is 100% fluorocarbon, 6 pound line. There you go. This is on the left side right now. That's on the wrong side for me at least. And so let's switch it over to this side. So we've got this knob right here. You just take this off. And that comes off like this. And this just pulls out. And then you can switch it to this side. There you go. Just like that. And this just goes back in on this side. And there you go. And there you go. It's on the right side now. And for those who were trying to help me with my previous reel, that I managed to actually get switched over. The threading was so fine. It was so difficult for me to line it up properly to get it in. And so, yeah, there was threading, but the threading was just so weird. And so, yeah, it took me forever to figure out how to get it swapped over. And it wasn't as easy as this, because this is the easier setup, the easier way to get it switched over. Yeah, this feels nice and smooth. Yeah, feels good. Now I have my reel. I'll pop this on here and get this locked in. There you go. Ooh. Feels good. Yeah, definitely. The rod tip like moves fast and moves a lot. I'm kind of scared to like break this, so I'm going to have to be really careful when I'm using this, because yeah, $165 is expensive, and this was I think like $80 or something, $80 to $100. So yeah, I spent a good like 200 something on this, 250, 200 something on this. I think I spent like a total of 270, I think, with everything. And so yeah, 6 pound line. I'm gonna get all of this set up. When getting this set up, you gotta remember to open your bail. So this thing here, you gotta open that up, and then you take your line and you bring it up like this, right? And then you close it. So that way, it stays in this section here, or it stays right here, so that it can spool it back up. Sometimes I forget to do that, and I just take the line from up here, like the bail is closed, and I just take the line, and then when you start reeling, nothing happens. And the reason for this setup is just so that like the smaller fish, like the panfish, will hit a little bit harder, and it'll feel like I'm doing a little bit more work. And so I'll have a little bit more fun catching smaller fish. But I'm pretty positive you can catch larger fish on this setup. I just gotta be extra careful when I do that, because I don't want to break my rod. As far as the lure goes that I'm gonna use is this right here. It's a jigging wrap is what it's called, the vertical jigging lure. It's originally designed as a winter lure, it says, but it has proven itself as a year-round vertical jigging lure. Oh, so there's a specific way to use this. It says to tie a lure with a loop knot or a small swivel snap, drop to desired depth, slowly raise the rod tip 18 inches, drop rod tip back and resetting the position. Jigging wrap will slowly circle down, raising in a sharp snapping motion will cause bait to circle faster. A quick vibrating motion can also be used at fixed depths. Oh, that's interesting. So take a look at it. It's like that. And it has these plastic fins at the end here and then another hook here. That's crazy. This thing will definitely like catch some fish, hopefully. And these hooks are really sharp. For now, this seems like an interesting lure to test out. All right, I'm at my usual spot to go fishing. I wasn't able to find a swivel for this, but it's okay. I'm just gonna tie it off like normal. So that should be fine, that should work. I'm gonna toss it out. I'm gonna take the camera and put it out of the sun so it doesn't overheat. All right, let's see if I can catch anything. First cast on the new rod and reel. Wow, that feels so nice. And that casted so well. Yeah, this is not gonna work with this lure. This lake right now is so like full of moss and weeds. This is all that I'm gonna be catching. Yeah, I'm not gonna use this. I'm gonna use this at a different lake. Let's just go with a crappie jig. I just got it at Fleet Farm, so let's give that a try. So I normally don't ever use setups like this, but I'm gonna give it a try. So these are gumball jigs. They're really, really small. See, this is my thumb. That's how small those hooks are. And then these are crappie baits. They're crappie plastic baits. See, and they're really small too. And I've seen a lot of people use these. I see them like as trash all over the place whenever I go fishing. I pick them up and I toss them, but I've never used these before. It's always nice to try new things. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Maybe we can catch some fish. So yeah, this thing is just tiny. So I'm definitely targeting small fish, but I'm using a really light power sort of rod, and so it's going to feel like I'm hitting big fish. So this is going to be fun. This is what I've been wanting. See, I loop it through twice, and then here's the tag end, and here's the line. I take the tag end and I twist it around the main line 3 to 4 times. So now it's twisted like that. Now you take the tag end and you push it through the loop. Now you wet the line and pull. And there you go, you have a knot. So now I have the small bait and the hook. You want the belly side pointing this way and the hook like this. And so you put it through, so you push it through like this, and then you want the hook to come out like that. Now you push it in. There's the jig head. You want to push the soft plastic onto that piece right there in front. There you go. So that way it looks like this. See, I'm not very good at this because I don't do this very often. I don't use this sort of fishing method very often, but I hear it's a good method to use. So we're gonna try it. Okay, so I'm ready to cast. This should cast just fine because this is a really light setup. I have a 6-pound line. So yeah, this is a light setup, so it should work. So let's give it a try here. All right, it didn't cast very far. Okay, second cast was not bad. This crappie rig probably would be best with like 4-pound line, to be honest. Even with this, it's not going very far. So all I'm doing is just casting out and reeling in slowly and just pulling and twitching it a little bit to give it some action. This rod makes everything feel so much better. So like right now, I'm just trying new things, because I see a lot of people have a lot of success with this kind of setup online. Oh, there you go. Oh, finally. First fish on the rod and reel. And a new setup too. There you go. A green sunfish. Not bad. Ooh, very nice. All right, let's toss it back. Yeah, so just this tiny, tiny lure. This works. Like, it was cool and all, but it didn't feel really fun like casting it because it's not going that far. I'm bird's nesting or whatever right now. I'm calling it quits with this setup. I'm gonna go to the worm and bobber. So my normal setup is a crappie hook like this. So I'll tie this on first. Then I put a split shot sinker on, maybe about 6 inches, 6-7 inches from the hook. So there you go. So there's the hook and there's the sinker. Then I have a bobber like this that I throw about 6 inches from the sinker. So from the sinker to the hook, it's about 1.5 feet or so. And you can adjust that depending on the depth of water that you're fishing in. And I'm using baby Canadian worms. There you go. Just hook it on. I usually just put the worm on the hook like that. And that should do the trick. So let's give this a try. This should feel much more better. So I have it set up right about there. I grab the line here, open the bail, and now it's time to cast. Oh, casting feels so much better. Ooh, fish. All I'm catching are these tiny baby like green sunfish. These are actually really good as like tiny snacks. I might keep them, but probably not today. Today I'm just having fun. Oh, fish on. Another small bluegill. Ooh. All right, this is doing good. This setup is nice, I like it. Fish on. This one I would actually take home and eat, but I'm not catching to eat today. There you go. Ooh, I've got a beautiful bluegill. Very nice bluegill. Look at that. This is a good eating size too. Too bad I'm not eating them today. And so I still got my worm, so I can just cast right away. Got it. Wow. This bluegill has the most prettiest color I've ever seen. Like, look at that. I've never seen a sunfish like this, a bluegill. It has like this really nice silver, blue, purple, green sheen to it. It looks so much prettier in person. Holy crap. That's a beautiful fish. Fish on. Ooh, this is a nice pumpkin seed one. Ah, yeah, look at that. I'm doing pretty good today. Fish on, fish on. Yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. Oh, that feels so good. There you go. Oh, nice. Very nice. This would be a nice one to keep also. Oh, a fish bit my line. What? Like the line was just sitting on top of the water and it bit my line. And you can tell the drag is really light because even the panfish is pulling on it like this. And I like it. I like it like that. They're probably tearing up the worm off of the hook right now. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here just catching a ton of fish. This is fun. Oh, yes. Ooh, nice. See, this would be a nice fish to keep. Fish on. Fish on. Tiny fish. Ah, yeah. See, I'm really getting the hang of this rod and reel. Like, this is so much better. Like, this is the $165 difference. There you go, fish on. Oh, wow. Wow, this one's strong. Oh, this one was fun. Oh, God, I'm tempted to take this one home. Yeah, nice one. I plan on getting a GoPro, like a GoPro 10 in like a week or two. So that way I can mount it on my chest so you can see like a first person view of me fishing, and it'll have better exposure so you'll be able to see like what I'm doing, opposed to this camera where when it's facing like light, it gets really dark. But yeah, this has been a nice fishing session. What time is it actually? Oh shit, it's 8:30. Oh damn, I gotta get home. All right, yeah, this is definitely the last one. Oh, there you go. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice. Very nice. All right. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there you go. All right. Time to clean up and go home.